So, a quick recap on the week. What did I learn? A lot, actually. It's been a long week. Goals need action. That's where I'm going to start out. Goals need action. I do have a vision board. My vision board is useless if I don't put action behind what I want to do. Um, Sleep is important. Sleep is very important. I actually slept in today. Well, actually, I woke up late for my job, for my work from home job, mind you. So that's one up for me, I guess. I'm an idiot. The company you keep is important. So be careful who you keep around you. I have some friends that they're tweakers. I keep them at afar because because I have my own reasons. I don't need to explain it. They can stay over there. I stay over here. But they spring up every once in a while. I had a visitation with my son the other day, and here comes somebody on my door, right? And so I opened up my door, and it was a guy demanding that I give him a cup of water, and I'm like, can you not do this right now? Can you go? I can't really get to a cup of water. You're not even supposed to be at my door. And he's like, I just need a cup of water. I just need a cup of water. And I'm like, there's a lady on the other side of this door documenting everything that is happening right now. Can you please go? Please. And so he left. And then 30 minutes later, knocks on my door again. And he's like, are you still in a visitation? I'm like, yeah, I am. And he's like, oh, my bad. Walks off. Mind you, I did have somebody stop by who was dropping off some groceries for my son, a friend of mine. And anyway, so 5 minutes after he leaves the second time, he comes back. And I was like, what do you want now, man? What do you want? And he's like, well, I seen that guy coming up here, and so that's why I thought it was okay to come up here. I'm like, well, no, but it's not, and you know this. Why are you still knocking? And so the company you keep, it can be troublesome. I'll get more into that towards the end of this. Bellevue cops, we already went over that. Bellevue cops, they're crazy. They're wild animals. Leave them alone. They don't need no fucking with. Alcoholism. I've experienced a couple different alcoholics in my life. And recently, I think I've been coming to terms that I might actually be an alcoholic. And I had no idea. So that's something that I'm obviously I'm working on. Engagement. The mother of my child got engaged this week. Congratulations to them. That's awesome. Moving forward. Doing what your soul needs. This is important. Unless it's like something weird and it's public. But other than that, just do what your soul needs. Like my shirt says, I need more space. If you need more space, give yourself space away from people, away from things, away from stress, away from drama, away from extra. Even it can be something simple, but away from extra. Things that you don't need to have weighing on your mind. It's important. Gunshots. The other day, there's 3 gunshots outside my window, right, my little street down here. And I live on 72nd, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, logically, that shouldn't be happening out here. No, people are idiots, and gunshots happen everywhere because people take the guns with them, and they're idiots. So if you have a gun, be responsible with it. Don't shoot it in city limits. Don't shoot anybody. And if you think you really need to shoot somebody, think again before shooting them. Please. Be safe. And if you can't own a gun, then don't own a gun. There's a reason. A friend of mine made some Phillies this week. Fire. Super fire. Speaking about food, my son, they said he is allergic to tomatoes, to bananas, strawberries, gluten, raspberries, all these things that he loves, mind you, and they have him on a keto diet right now. And so, that's like half the keto diet, right? Right, that's like half the keto diet. If you can't have any of those, then where's he gonna get all of his nutrition from, right? So I took him. Well, okay, not I. Me, baby mama, took him to the doctors and had him tested for all these things. And come to find out, he's not allergic to anything. It's just a crazy keto lady that is the foster home he's living in. So Hopefully, we can actually get him some regular food upcoming this week. That would be nice. And then, last thing, really watch the people that you hang around. I picked up a friend this morning. Really really didn't want to, honestly, but I did, and we were kicking it, whatever, and then like I seen them like making a cigarette. And I'm like, that's interesting, and I was like, you should let me hit your cigarette because I'm getting tired of vaping, and that's why I wanted a cigarette. So they lit it, and they passed it to me, and they're like, yeah, it's a spliff, whatever, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, yeah, hit it, and then I immediately blow it out. I'm like, why does this taste like pot? And they're like, because it's a spliff. That's weed and tobacco mixed in a cigarette. And I'm like, are you kidding me, man? I get drug tested. Like this last week, I got drug tested 3 times, and now I have this. I just hit. And mind you, like I don't know. Back when I used to smoke weed, it was really to a minimum. It became like bare minimum. Then it was nothing because like that shit affects me differently than other people. Nobody should be that high. Nobody should ever feel like that, at least in my mind. I like to be in control of things. Anyways, so I'm freaking out. I'm like, dude, I was like, you see where I've came in 6 months? You obviously know my situation. Why would you hand me that? They weren't thinking, obviously, and I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. So if drug testing comes up this week, I'm going to be like, hey, look, this is the situation, but I think I'll be fine. Other than that, like, I'm not gonna like lie and then be like, how'd that get in there? No, I know exactly how it got in there. So that wasn't fun. I was actually really mad about that. Other than that, definitely a social distance. That's what I've been doing. Like more than 6 feet. I want like a couple miles. Definitely social distance. And follow your dreams. Talk to God if needed. And I'll see you guys in hell.